Blitz Striker is the newest dragon and first Amphitheer to join the world. While DLC, it is fully playable through nesting, and it is only through nesting you will have access to the best stat. From the DLC, you will get 4 extra emotes to play with, as well as the Blitz unlocked at the spawn menu. A quick overview, the Blitz Striker, Blitz, or BS for short, has a growth timer of about 2 hours. It's not particularly solo friendly and has a high skill curve. It works best as a crowd control dragon, stunning groups for others to jump in and take advantage of. It can be good solo if you prefer to run from fights, as it is slightly faster than the shadow scale, though has less of a turn radius. Now let's talk about surviving to adult. The Blitz hatchling plays quite a bit differently to what you might have experienced with other dragons, with the exception of the biolumin. To start off with, you are going to want to find water, and you're not going to want to leave it. Hold F to sniff and follow the blue lines. The Blitz is slow on the ground, and your stamina will run out quickly, so make sure to rest under bushes by holding R to stay low. Even on potato foliage, the large bushes will provide cover to hide in, particularly while you are small. I like the blueberry bushes myself, as they don't move much. The Blitz has an incredible thirst, but it is still no reason to sit on top of water unless you're on PvE. PvP is brutal, and don't think being a cute baby will keep you safe. Stay under cover unless you have to drink at about 60 to 70% thirst, or sooner if there's a chance that you might need to quickly escape. Talking about escape, the Blitz has a fun trick up its wings, and it's its ability to hover. Tap G and then press Shift to go up, and space to go down. You don't have the same ability as a biolumin, but you can move slowly forwards and backwards. The Blitz can also take off from water by double tapping G. They are pretty decent swimmers too. While some younger dragons might be content to leave each other alone, many will see the Blitz as an easy meal and a potential threat if left to grow. So if in danger, don't try and run. Just go up as far as you can and hit F a couple of times till you enter a glide to get away. If this isn't an option, you can bite. A Blitz hatchling possesses a powerful venom that could well take out the other dragon, but it's unlikely to happen before you yourself die. The venom weakens with each growth stage, and the acid spitters are not immune. On the subject of food, unlike the bottomless pits of the Flamestalker and the Inferno, the Blitz needs very little. While you can take down a scrab with your venom bite, you need to be stationary to do it, and that means you will get hit by the scrab. If forced to, wait until you are at least 70% hunger before tackling a scrab. Your strength and speed increases as you grow, as well as your health. Then bite and flee. Rest for a moment before doing it again. After 2 bites, the venom should do its trick, but they need to be spaced out. However, your best bet is simply mushrooms. 2 mushrooms are enough to take you through your time as a hatchling, so long as you eat them at no less than 35% hunger. When you hit Juvenile, you can start to get a bit more mobility, as well as a little bit more control over your thirst. When Juvenile, you will find when you're hovering gliding, you can now fly once you're in the air, but it won't be until you're at 90% grown Juvie that you can achieve powered flight to take off, so keep that in mind. At Juvenile, you also have access to your bile, Lightning. It's a lot of fun to zap scrabs. Keynotes are the more bile you have, the stronger your attack, so short bursts are better than sustained blasts. You can also see this visually with the shorter range on the Lightning. While it does have a chance of stunning, it has a higher chance when the target is wet, so rain is your friend. For a 100% chance to stun, you will want to use your Q ability, the Blitz Strike. A full bile bar is required, and you will need to hit Q to start charging. When your bile bar is fully blue, you can hit it again to release your strike, and hit many dragons around you. You do need to be close enough to get the strike in. It will also use all of your bile, and put you on a short cooldown, so be aware. You can cancel your strike by hitting Q before it's fully charged, or by letting it dissipate. Cancelling only costs a small chunk of bile. Stun dragons, if flying, will fall from the air, but can catch themselves with F if they are high enough. Dragons also have a stun protection after being stunned, which slowly weakens. The last aspect to talk about involves weather. As you grow, you may notice little notifications about the weather changing, as well as messages saying you have an affinity for this weather type for rainstorms. During rain, with enough Blitz flying high enough and one calling, you can summon a thunderstorm once per day. This can happen naturally, but there is something wonderful to see many Blitz working together to make it happen themselves. Thunderstorms are where a Blitz is most at home. They can fly without using stamina, and their one call will now completely fill their biometer back up at the cost of some stamina, so your Blitz strike is now a lot more usable. Be aware, flying above the clouds will remove these bonuses, and you will need to land to reactivate them. Hopefully I haven't missed much, and this guide helps you survive as a Blitz. See you all soon!